Grand Rising, everybody. And if you're not looking at this in the morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you get this, happy day, and welcome. This is Felicia. Some of you are already watching me. If you're not, if this is your first time, I'm a natural healer. I also have a certified Reiki background, and I'm also a certified coach, life coach, integrative health and wellness coach. And I also have other gifts. And I am going to talk to you guys this morning about trauma bonding. Someone asked me yesterday, what is trauma bonding? So trauma bonding, a trauma bond is when you basically decide to go into a relationship with someone who has a lot of healing to do. And so you end up having, you make an emotional attachment to this person, and they end up sharing their trauma with you in ways that create trauma for you. So the dictionary or whatever would say you choose to make an attachment to someone who causes you harm. I don't think anybody consciously does that. I think we all have wounded children. We all have the wounded child to heal at some point. And but the way that this trauma comes through is through breadcrumbing. And it also comes connected to the illusion of romance. Romance is an illusion. It's the way that the ego chooses to cause pain, because the only real love is unconditional love. That means love where you love somebody, you know they're not perfect, you know they have their healing to do just like you, and you're not going to take their trauma and their healing process personally, because it has nothing to do with you. Everything that we all go through, whatever it is, it's all related to us. It's just like that gospel song I used to hear when I was growing up. It's me, it's me, it's me, oh Lord, standing in the need of prayer. That means look in the mirror, whatever it is that you see in someone else, somehow you can relate to it because it's a part of you, and it's something that you need to work on. It's a part of your healing as well. It doesn't mean they don't need to be healed, and that it doesn't mean that they're not making mistakes and they don't have some growing to do. But if you can identify with it, that means you haven't finished healing with it. So that being said, the only way to get past this illusion of romance, which we're fed every day, almost since the time we're born. We're fed with fairy tales. We're fed with the movies, with TV. Every time you see people doing this happily, or we hope happily ever after kind of love, that is the illusion of romance, which the ego uses to cause pain. Because there's no way somebody's going to come in your life completely healed and not disappoint you in some way or form. That's not how it works. We're here to learn. We're all here to grow. And so the only way to get past that is through detachment with reprogramming your mind. And that takes a lot of work. And so you have to have compassion, love and compassion, unconditional love and compassion for yourself and the other person as you both work to heal your inner child, because that's where the original trauma comes, that the trauma bonding is associated with. And you have to do your shadow work, both of you, so that you can get past these issues and focus on unconditional love. And that doesn't mean, unconditional love doesn't mean that you're going to be a doormat and put up with whatever somebody is dishing out to you. It means you love yourself so much, the self-love is so big that you can decide yeah, this person doesn't know how to love me, but I know how to love myself. And so maybe this person is not right for me. I can give myself the love that I need right now. And I wish that person well. Carry on. And I'm going to carry on with my self-love until I find somebody who knows how to unconditionally share a loving friendship or whatever with me. And I say that because it's not just romance in a relationship. It's also setting up healthy boundaries with family members and friends, people who you've known forever, who you've looked the other way when they've slighted you. But it's like, okay, I love myself now unconditionally, and I'm going to do my inner child a favor and release this relationship because it's only causing me more trauma. Shadow work is not a bad thing. People, they shy away from it. It's like, oh no, but you already know what your shadow work is. You already know your shadow. You deal with your shadow every day. Every time you're dealing with something that doesn't make you happy about yourself, that represents shadow work that needs to be done. Whether it's related to a relationship, whether it's related to your habits, whatever it's related to, shadow work is just facing those things that need healing and giving them time with gentleness and forgiveness, which is freedom, which we're going to talk about again, so that you can blossom into the best person you can possibly be. Now, I like this deck, Beyond Lemuria. I think the cards are really beautiful, so I chose 3 cards to go with this talk of trauma bonding and healing yourself with unconditional love and not taking the other person personally. And the 3 cards that came out, the first one that came out was Beyond the Mind. What is Beyond the Mind? That goes back to reprogramming and detachment. Reprogramming with affirmations, so you can detach from being too connected to people and taking everything they do personally and recreating in your mind what happened versus what really happened, and protecting yourself and your inner child from someone else's unhealed business. The second card was freedom. We all know what freedom is, right? And freedom is a part of detachment, right? You get your freedom from detachment through reprogramming. So you can and it takes that shadow work to get to that freedom, so you can get back to that unconditional love. Where's that card? Unconditional love and healing that inner child. Yes. Okay? And the third card, Soul Star Chakra. This is it says, merging with the Creator, okay? Or the divine. Merging with the divine. What is that? That's one with God. If you don't use the word God, that's fine. Whatever that word is that represents God in your life, it's all the same, because there's only one presence and one power, and we're all connected to it. I bless you with your lessons. I hope you well. I hope you happiness, love, and peace. Peace to the multiverse, because we're not just one. Well, we are one, but it's not just us. Okay? And have a great one. See you soon.